will even start fighting you. You know, they will start asking, why are these boys going to the streets? Why are these people disturbing us? Meaning that they have not even understood the reasons as to why you are going to the streets. Yeah. So let us do the civic education. Let us make these people see. Let us make Kenyans see, all Kenyans see that really there is a need for us to go to the streets. So that when we go to the streets, because it's no longer about Gen Zs anymore, it's about all Kenyans. It's about all Kenyans. Let us make it a Kenyan issue so that all of us, when we go to the streets, let us go to the streets, all of us. Let us polarize everything, yeah, so that we can remove this man. This man is more vicious than he used to be. He's more vicious. You are not going to remove him. You can't go to the streets, 1,000 people, and you expect to remove him. He cannot move. Nowadays, he has a machinery. You saw what Matakarua was saying the other day. So they have come up with some forces which are going to counter us. And therefore, we are also supposed to mutate and become more vicious. Because if we do the same things like we used to do in June, we are not going to succeed. So that's what I can say. We are not, we have been compromised. Let us isolate those people who have been compromised. Let us say who they are, but let us not accuse people falsely with an intention of bringing them down. There are people who are doing very good job out there, and it's unfortunate that we start calling them names. We know the government has sponsored so many of these people online that when they see a good person who is going to come up and challenge them, they spray these people out there. Akiweka posti tu wanaanza kumtusi, and then here we are innocently as we are, we join them. We join the bandwagon of Ruto. We was Ruto's men who are all over, you know, in the social media, castigating the very person who is doing the right things. You know, we have to move out of that and focus on what we began in June. That is my contribution this evening, KOT. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Pirosona. I honestly agree with you kwamba okay, watu hujiuliza kwani 25th ndio watu watokee kulikuwa na civic education ama hapana? But honestly, naweza sema kulikuwa na civic education at some point, because before we even said we are going to the streets, tulikuwa tuna go through these bills. Like, we went through that finance bill vizuri properly. We used to analyze that finance bill 2024 on this platform. Tukisema, ai bana, hawa jamaa wanasema ukifika 24 years utakuwa unalipa 300, and such things tulikuwa tunazunda even on posters, and we were circulating huko nje. You find out that watu hawakuwa hata wamesoma that finance bill. They now became aware of what is happening. So before we went to the streets, I think we did a lot of civic education, but we did it in a different way on this digital platform. And so mimi naweza kubaliana na Viroso kwamba if there is that need to do now pia, yeah, apart from just wake up and go to the streets, we need to do some more of civic education, educate what is happening, ensure how watu wamekasirika properly. Yeah. And you guys mmekuwa mnaona watu wamekuwa nafanya civic education huku nje. Those who have been sharing the videos, those who have been sharing hizo clips, yeah, you'll find out that ndio watu wanasikiza, but now utapata mtu anakuuliza, nyinyi vijana mnataka tuende huko nje tuandamane, tunaenda kuandamania nini? Yeah. So like, you have to take your time to explain to this person kwamba lazima tuende tuandamane because kuna hii mambo ya shi na sha. Yeah, wametoa NHIF na pesa zimepanda zenye unalipia hizo shi na sha. Yeah, kuna your airport is being sold. Yeah, so mtu anakuambia mimi hata sijaipanda ndege. So you have to explain to them how they do contribute to that airport na venye hiyo airport pia inawafaidi. Yeah, even as much as haupandi ndege, but look at the clothes you are wearing. Hiyo nguo haijaundwa hapa Kenya, most probably imetolewa huko nje. It's either imekuja na airport ama imekuja na seaport. yeah. So you have to educate them, uambie vizuri properly hadi waanze kubuy your idea. So mimi nakubaliana wewe Piroso kwamba as we try to reignite our forces, to ensure pia we are doing more of civic education. Na hii civic education sio ati lazima move from place to place, mahali huko tu wale watu nakaa nao hapo, talk to them, yeah, ask them kama wanajua hizi mabills zenye zinaendelea kwa parliament, yeah. Apart from that pia we need to join forces, yeah. Nafaa to join forces because unapata kuna ule mtu mwenye ako so much good in mobilizing people on the platform, na kuna that person who can command people even on the ground. So these people, we need to ensure that they are merging their forces, so that tukiamua kama ni siku fulani government haijatusikiza, we want to go and do this and that, we go out there as a united person, yeah. And so Piroso unataka kusema nini? Ukishaongea then tupatie Brian.
Yes, there is something you have said, and I think it's very important that I need also to reinforce it, that we should be able to know that we are not the same, and we have been blessed differently. What I have, you may not have it. What you have, I may not have it. But when we join hands, we end up now having almost everything. You may be very good in online mobilization, but you may not be very good in mobilization out there. You may be very good in online civil education or civic education. I'll also be very good in civic education out there on the ground. So when we have these people come together, you will be doing your job here online, I will be doing mine out there. You know, together we will achieve a lot. So let us come together. Let us identify these people who are actually moving towards the destination we are moving. Let us forget about what we are going to gain, because we may not gain anything very soon. For now, we are supposed to toil so that we, at the end of the day, we achieve. Once we have achieved, then we'll start talking about what are we going to get out of it. So let us let us look for these people. Let us be together. Don't scatter anybody. Like what I've been seeing. There are some people here, and I see them here online. You know, these people are pretenders, and we know them. They keep on, you know, causing friction amongst the people who are working towards that cause. You know, I even doubt them whether they are actually for us. But let us work as a team for the sake of what we began. Otherwise, mahali tumefikia tukiendelea namna hii, I'm telling you, those people died, they died for nothing. It will be a very big loss. Like one of our friends says that if we die and we don't win, then it's a big loss. If we die, let us die for a win, not for a loss. I think that's what I wanted to add. Thank you.
Okay. Asante sana. So let us listen to Brian. Brian, niaje?
Yes, KOT, thank you for giving me mic tena. Mara ya kwanza nilipotea. So the big question hapa ya leo inasema kama Gen Z na Gen Z wote wamekuwa compromised. And I think I can say Gen Z na Gen zote are being compromised by the Gen Zs and the Gen zote themselves. Because tell me why a group which was doing very well, like Yako KOT and the group you're in, the other day, the Gen Zs themselves wanaanza kukuita mall all of a sudden because of something they are not even sure of. They don't know mtu mwenye amesema kama ni ukweli. So I think we are being compromised by our own people, you know. And I think the movement died because Ruto realized youth fight themselves. Like for example, tukirudi nyuma kidogo tunapata wakati tulihost space na president. After hiyo space iliisha, president was very low. Alikuwa amerudi to a point whereby alikuwa chini kabisa. Kila mtu angeona venye ameshukisha kiburi. But after hiyo space, they realized that the youth now wameanza kufight one of their own mwenye aliwasaidia kuhost hiyo space. Wakati okay, mimi siwezi sema kwa sababu I'm not sure kama Otero kweli alikuwa amelipwa, but kama alitusaidia kutuhostia mtu mwenye tulikuwa tunataka sana tuongee na yeye, then I think atungemfight, tungemwacha kando na tuendelee kufocus na kitu yenye tulikuwa tunafanya. Mimi huwa naona penye movement ilianza kukufa ni hapo the very first day tulianza kufight one of our own. So that is when movement ilikufa. Now kuna swali mzuri hapo umeuliza that kama 25th kulikuwa na civic education. Of course it was not there. Kila mtu alikuwa anakuwa drived na venye life inampeleka. Hata sasa tukifanya civic education kivipi? Mimi what I think from on my end, what I know, 2027 is our solution. Because if sasa tukifanya civic education, let's say for example, one of influence, mtu mwenye ako na influence kabisa aitishe maandamano, hatutafikisha ya 25th, hatuwezi. So this means wenye watatokea kwa street, they will, kama ya juzi sasa ya kwenda Uhuru Park, tunaona wenye walitokea, watu wengi walishikwa bure tu, na hatukuwa na enough number. You know, 25th tulikuwa enough, like tulikuwa wengi, enye inafika point polisi wanashindwa watashika nani waache nani. But hii ya saa hii hata mtu mwenye ako na influence kabisa akiitisha maandamano, twende street, utapata hata watu hawatakuwa more than 100,000 people kwa street. So police wata overpower those people. And because of that, me I think tukifanya civic education, there are those people wenye wanaona yes, kama mimi kweli I take civic education very positively, because I know the only time nitatumia this civic education ni 2027, because that is the only way tutapiga kura kama block, sisi kama watu wenye tumekuwa educated with people like UKOT. And I really want to thank you, because the only person mwenye amesimama na movement na mwenye amesimama to the cause, mwenye amekuwa akiona kweli Ruto must go, it's you. Ever since nimekuwa nikiona wewe peke yako ndio umebaki ukiweka space. So sahi I think kila kitu inaenda chini, because we are fighting those people wenye wako mbele yetu, those people wenye wana try kutusaidia, because mtu kama mimi sina followers. So if I try to, hata nikiweka space, hakuna watu watakuwa hapo kunisikiza. So tuseme mtu kama wewe KOT sahi ukiweka space, then people start to fight you. After sometimes utaona like, na by the way, mbona nafaitia these people? I have my own life. Naweza fanya vitu zangu, mbona niendelee kufaitia watu wenye waoni faida kwangu? Wanaendelea kunifight kila siku. So that is the thing yenye imefanya these people that they have influence wana lose up wakati tunaendelea, because wanaona I'm fighting for people wenye hata I appreciate. So hiyo ni kitu inafanya kwanza mtu ana lose up on the way. So, and that is I think government day by day they realize the only thing yenye itamaliza sisi ni kutumia venye huyu the last speaker amesema that government sasa wana sponsor more people to come and make sure mtu kama wewe sasa KOT wakiona sasa wewe ndio the only person mwenye umebaki, they will find a way yenye wata make sure bring down, usiendelee kuwa on the top. Because ukiona watu wakubwa, wewe imagine like for example Nelson Amenya, yeye sasa kila kitu yenye anasema ni fact, hakuna kitu hata moja yenye inapiga miss, lakini they still wanamtafuta. Kama unaona walimfungia asiendelee kupost anything to deal with maneno ya Adani, ndio hii saa amepelekwa kotini, and wakati anaitisha msaada una find that people are fighting him, we are fighting him, and he was fighting for us, you know. So unashangaa like what are we even doing? So me I think those people wenye wako frontline kufight, those people wenye wanatusaidia ni wenye wako sponsored na government. And then sisi, because you know kila kitu ni inaenda na influence. Like sahi tukiona watu wengi wanaongea about something na kila mtu anaongea about it, inakuwa influence, and then unaona ina spread all over. Inaanzia for example inaanzia hapa X, inaenda TikTok, inaenda Facebook. So hiyo influence ikispread hivyo, hiyo sasa inakuwa movement. Lakini au akispread hiyo movement, hiyo influence ya kuonesha mtu ni mbaya, sisi wote tunaona kweli, hey, but these people are speaking sense. Like sahi mimi for example umepost a very reasonable post, alafu sasa nikiingia comment naona kila kitu negative. Nikiona 10 negative points, then I'll start to believe. Because I remember someone said unapata Ruto anadanganya so consistently mpaka unaanza kujiquestion kama kweli wewe ndio uko on the right ama ni yeye ndiye ako on the right, because vitu yenye anasema ni uongo mpaka unaanza kubelieve vitu anasema ni ukweli. And that is the thing yenye wanatumia sasa. Wanaweka hapo watu wana speak so negative of you, then sisi wengine because tunaona tunaanza kuona like this person kweli ni mbaya, of which it is not that way. So I think sisi kama wenyewe tunafaa tujibebea akili, tusibebewe na mtu mwingine. Na sisi kama Gen Z and Gen zote, I think it is high time tutumia civic education yenye tumereceive. I think nowadays almost 70% of us have smartphones. They can read for themselves. It's like for example sahi KOT, kila mtu amekuona all over the country. Umekuwa Mombasa, tumekuona umekuwa huko Eldoret, tunaona unafanya kazi mzuri, but sahi mtu akipull one negative thing, everyone will start to believe that they will focus on one bad thing yenye umefanya na wanasahau the good thing yenye unafanya. They call you a sellout, you know. Wanasema umenunuliwa, but is it true? No, because people make mistakes. And I think sisi kama Gen Z, we are supposed to fight for our own leaders. Like for example you, I take you as an example because kwako ndio nimeona kuna wengi wenye wana fight, wanaendelea ku spread hiyo civic education all over the country. But for me I can say wewe umekeep in touch kila mahali, uko X, una host spaces and still bado unaenda ground of it. That is so good. And mimi sina mingi ya kusema. I think mimi kitu yenye mimi tunataka kusema kuongezea kwa part ya civic education ni to make sure as much as tunasema Ruto must go, to make sure pia educate these people that it is very important for them to have their IDs, to make sure wanakuwa na kura, so that if tutafail saizi, because we don't know, because Ruto sasa yeye anatumia pesa kila mahali, kama ni street anatumia polisi, huko socials anatumia watu wake, and inakuwa very hard for us to influence, inakuwa very hard for us to spread. For example, there are those people wenye wanaenda mahali wanakuwa attacked, so you don't know kama ya ukweli ni youth themselves or wamekuwa wamelipwa, so it's very hard. But for me, I can say to spread news of people having their ideas and na hiyo kura is very important, because hiyo ni lazima kura itafanyika. I know and I believe that come 2027, we can make a very big change. And I want to say, mi niko very sure, 100% sure that the leaders that are coming, we are going to make a very big change. So thank you.